TSC, what's cracking with y'all, man? I know the real top shelf click up in here. What's up with y'all, man? Welcome to the part one of the Q&A, the question and answers that I did, man. Y'all hit me with a lot of questions, so I couldn't do it all in one video. I know most YouTubers don't even answer every question, which me too. I ain't gonna answer every question, but I'm gonna answer most of them. This gonna be part one. I'm gonna just answer like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these motherfuckers real quick. And let's get it started though. And my bad on being late too, y'all. I know I'm hella late with doing this video. I was gonna try to do it a little doper than this, but I'm like, nah, man, I can't keep y'all waiting. Let's get it cracking. So we got Oscar_LNM said, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? Honestly, bro, at the time I was working in dispensaries and I had a lot of downtime because I was in the back office and I'm just watching YouTube, and I'm watching interviews and I'm starting to watch all these other dudes and I'm like, hold up, man, ain't nobody interviewing nobody from LA. Like, we got a cold little wave out here, ain't nobody paying attention. I'm like, hold up, I'm finna get me a little camera and a little laptop and get it cracking in my city. Like, fuck it, ain't nobody else doing it, I'm finna doing it. And I had a lot of complaints. I'm like, hold up, homie, you can't complain about shit if you ain't gonna jump in and try to help it. So that's what I did, man. I jumped in and tried to help it. I mean, I always wanted to do like something in entertainment. I thought I was gonna be a comedian. Like, I thought I was gonna be a stand-up comedian doing the little sketches and pranks and all that shit, but I fell in love with this other shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I still love being hilarious, being a character, but, you know, fell in love with this camera shit, man. Fell in love with this YouTube shit, so watching Montreality interviews, and I'm like, man, I could do that shit. I'm like, hold up, let me try it. At that time, I didn't know nothing about no vlogging. I didn't know nothing about no story times. I didn't know nothing about no reactions. I didn't know nothing about no CJ So Cool. DJ Ghost wasn't even doing YouTube at the time. I didn't know nothing about no DDG, McQueen, Flight. I ain't know nothing about what was going on YouTube. All I knew was put a camera in front of an artist's face, ask him a question. I used to put the question on the top where you could read it. You wouldn't hear me, see me, or none of that shit when I first started YouTube. That was some J-Stone interviews, Pac-Man, Roddy Rose, G.I. Joe, 211, Dub. When I was interviewing them niggas, man, I wasn't even in them interviews. I was just, you know. And I wasn't educated. I don't know. I still don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do none of that shit. I just jumped in this shit head first. Nigga jumped out the window. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I answered your question. We got Jonathan Lopez said, why the rag on your neck? Honestly, bro, niggas take it wherever they want to take it, man. But it's really just some LA shit. Just some, I know some shit in Louisiana they do too. Niggas, it's soldier rag. Niggas just wearing a rag. It's a black one, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I didn't choose to go to red or the blue or orange or purple, burgundy. I didn't choose to, you know, go no certain route. Just, and I do be wearing rags out the house and shit. And honestly, this what happened, bro. I wore it like I naturally wear it sometimes, and I just wore it in one of my reactions, and the views shot up. I guess just because I had a rag, and I guess I was reacting to gangbanging reactions at the time, and I had a rag around my neck, so niggas gravitated to it. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what they're gravitating to, so I started wearing it. But then I noticed, I'm like, man, I am kind of excessive with the rag on my neck. Like, I don't really wear it like that, like, so I don't want to be trying to wear it on YouTube, only in reactions. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna naturally wear it in my reactions if I were to wear it that day, you know what I'm saying? But just because that's my natural life, I wear them around my neck, and you know what I'm saying, whatever. It basically go back, I was excessive with it because it was getting the views. Like right now, even if I throw the rag around my neck and react to some gangster shit right now, that shit gonna get views. We got CJ Gaming. He said, what's your favorite strain of Doty? OG. Any OG, it really don't matter. I like OG Kush from the dispensary that I go to right now. It's called Best Spot in Compton. They got some shit called OG Kush. That shit fired in a motherfucker. That's what I'm fucking with right now. But other than that, any OG. I don't fuck with no sativa. I fuck with cookies if I'm feeling like it that day. If I really want that salt and pepper smell and taste, I'll fuck with some cookies. But really just OG. I like hybrids, some of them. It just depends on how it smell or tastes. But yeah, OG. Who else we got? NL25C. Want to know, is the dispensaries high out there? It depends on where you go. If you go to Hollywood, somewhere like that, Beverly Hills, Hollywood, yeah, that shit gonna be an arm and a leg. You go downtown or you go in the hood, hell nah, nigga, that shit ain't gonna be that much, nigga. They got shit. If you wanna go cheap, if you wanna go broke ass weed, nigga, they got shit $5 a gram, nigga, $6 a gram. Then this shit all the way up to fucking out $25 a gram, $22 a gram. Or moon rocks, nigga, that shit, you know. So, but to answer your question though, in my opinion, weed is overpriced anyway, nigga. Weed across the board just need to drop down, my nigga. Weed overpriced anyway. I don't give a fuck what you niggas talking about. That shit overpriced, nigga. But as far as the weed scale, is weed high out here? Hell nah. Hell nah. It's out here, nigga, everywhere. So, nigga, that shit, nah, it ain't high. That shit cheap. You need me to send you a pack, nigga? I'm gonna tax your ass. I'm Charged wants to know, basketball or football, and what's the biggest artist you hang around? Basketball or football? I don't really watch too much sports right now. All my time is occupied, but back when I was younger, it was football. Now, basketball. I guess it's just more highlighting and funner to watch, but football I would prefer to play, I guess. Brimdog Reviews want to know, how did you start cutting Mozzy? Honestly, it gets simple as this. I'm leaving for the day in the barbershop that I work at, and it's a taco stand near the barbershop that I work at. And I motherfucking go out my job and I look at the motherfucking taco stand, and this was a little while back, and I see them wild ass dreads, nigga, and I see a nigga sitting next to him with them long dreads. I'm like, nigga, that's Mozzy and Mozzy. I'm like, hell no. So I walk straight up to the niggas like, what's up with it, my nigga? I fuck with y'all niggas. Woo, woo, woo. Look, check it out. I got my shit called Reviews Media. Woo, I do interviews, this, that, and the third. That nigga Mozzy looked dead at me and said, oh yeah? Yeah, go get the camera right now. Let's get it right now, nigga. What's happening? Come on, nigga. He's like, where you? I'm like, nigga, I'm at the barbershop right there. The nigga said just like this. Oh, nigga, I need an edge up. I'm like, come on, nigga, boom. He walk upstairs with me, go to the barbershop, nigga. Tell me exactly how he want it, nigga. Nigga, no taper, no B2K. Don't fuck with none of that, nigga. Ooh. I'm like, nigga, I already know what this nigga want. Like, nigga, what he's saying is he don't want all that pretty boy shit all these other barbers be trying to give him. Boom. I'll knock it down a little bit. Woo, edge it up. That nigga took one lick and said, oh, this nigga got me perfect, blood. Oh, look how he got me. Oh. And that nigga just start coming back all the time. Ever since then, that nigga, he just pop up on me. I see, you know, love, nigga, love. That nigga did a lot for me. That nigga Mozzy did some shit for me. I fuck with that nigga. And I'm about to drop a piece of merch with him that he let me design and do, and you know what I'm saying? That's dope. I fuck with my nigga Mozzy. He finna help me get a little bag real quick with some little merch, so. But that's how I started cutting him. Just seen him, walked up on him, and that instant. That's why if you look at the Mozzy, I got a Mozzy interview on Refuse Media. If you look at the Mozzy interview, that shit was shot with a GoPro in the back of the barbershop, my nigga. That's why I didn't have my real camera on me at the time, nigga. I'm just at work. That's how I keep my real shit on me now. But at that time, I had my real shit on me. I'm just at work. Ooh, I'm leaving, nigga. But I had my GoPro. I keep a camera. I have my GoPro. I set that motherfucker up on the table, sat down on the bench with that nigga, got that Mozzy interview real quick. Woo, edged him up just like that, just cause he a real nigga. That's how I ended up meeting. We're gonna end it off like that for today, y'all. That's the part 1 of the Q&A, man. We're gonna get a part 2 and a part 3. If I didn't answer your question, hey, it's all love. I'm gonna answer it later. Don't even trip. I'm gonna get into the next, videos with it. But if you want to know anything else, though, drop more questions in the comment section, man. Love y'all. Top Shelf Clip. We up out of here.